All you need for delicious sloppy joes is 1 pound of ground beef, 1/3 of a green bell pepper chopped, and 1/2 of a large onion chopped, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, 2/3 cup of ketchup, 1/3 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, and I've got some of my homemade brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of yellow mustard, 3/4 teaspoon of chili powder, 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and these are cayenne pepper flakes that I rubbed and dry, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and a dash of hot sauce, which is optional. So, first thing I'm going to do is get my Dutch oven and turn the burner on relatively high. I want to get the pot hot. And I'm going to put the ground beef in. I'm going to crumble it as I put it into the pot. And let it cook. I just about have the ground beef done. Now, the next step would be to drain the grease, the fat off of the meat. But there is no fat cooking out of it, so I'm going to skip that step. And I'm going to add about a teaspoonful of olive oil, just a little. I'm going to add the bell peppers, and the onions. I'm going to saute the onions and peppers until they're tender. Now you can take the meat out of the skillet, out of the pot if you want to. While you're sauteing the onions and peppers, I just usually leave them in. I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic, 3 cloves of garlic, maybe a little extra. I'm going to add a tablespoon of tomato paste. Next is 2/3 cup of ketchup and 1/3 cup of water. It's beginning to smell pretty darn good. Now I'm going to add a tablespoon of brown sugar, and a teaspoon of yellow mustard, next is 3/4 teaspoon of chili powder. Actually, I'm not going to add that much. I'm going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. A 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and the recipe calls for a 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, but I'm going to taste it first before I add anything else spicy, because I just can't do real spicy. I'm going to turn the fire down on low and just let it simmer for about 5 minutes. That is really good. And just about 5 minutes more of simmering, and it will be ready to eat.